I was watching a creator this morning and she was talking about the whole Rob Reiner, Michelle Singer, Nick Reiner situation that happened. I think that we all know about that, but I will explain really quick. Nick was their son and he did away with them. Why? I don't know yet. It's an ongoing story. Just trying to pay attention to what's going on with it. But this creator, I know she has a no contact with her mom. Totally respect it, understand it, 100%. If I wouldn't have been an only child, if I would have had a sibling, I would have went no contact with my mom. I loved my mom, but I did not like my mom. She was very narcissistic. I know people say that we throw that terminology around a lot, but it really did pertain to her. She was very manipulative. She was very much a gaslighter. She could be really difficult to handle, but at the same time, if I took her somewhere like to get her hair done or to a doctor's appointment, she could be very charismatic, very sweet, very nice, and that led a lot of people to say, "Wow, you have such a great mom." And I'm sitting there, I'll just go, "Yeah, she's great," But I knew how she really was. But if you spent any kind of like real time with her, the mask would fall. Like the nursing facility staff would talk to me and say, "Wow, your mom's she's really a lot," and I knew exactly what they meant. But she was in there 24/7 because she had her terminal illness, and she couldn't keep that mask on all the time. So they saw how she really was. But I just had decided when she first started getting ill, I did this for years. I took care of her. That was my choice to take care of her because nobody else was going to take care of her. The only other person she had was her brother, and he made it clear to me that he was not going to help me in the slightest. So just me, I think, well, I'm going to feel horrible if there's no one to take care of her. Like, what's going to happen to her? Like, I can't live with that. That's just me personally. It's kind of selfish if you think about it because I was only really taking care of her because I felt like if I didn't, I would feel horrible about myself for the rest of my life. She needed someone to take care of her. So I did until she got her terminal diagnosis, and then she went into the nursing home facility. And this was the only time that, and I was shocked that she asked me this. She said, "Was I a good mom?" I knew the answer to that. She knew the answer to that. But I looked at her and I said, "Yes, you were a good mom." Because I'm not going to be the person that kicks her when she's not going to live. I just wasn't going to do that. I know a lot of people say, "No, you're a crappy mom." Not me. I said what I thought was right to say. But what I'm trying to get at is this creator thinks that there's going to be a lot more of these kind of incidents like the Rob Reiner incident go on because of the way that the boomers treated their kids. I don't know about that. I have no clue. But I personally felt like all those years I didn't have a choice as to whether to take care of her or not because she needed care. And as much as she was awful to me, she still put a roof over my head. She still fed me. She still made sure that I had everything that I needed. And I know that people are going to say that's the bare minimum, but she did that for me all these years. And I felt like I owed it to her to help her navigate her illness in her later years. And I was not going to tell her that she was a bad mom. I just wasn't. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. I know that it's just my feeling. It was my internal struggle and that's how I dealt with it. So love you guys. Bye.